Hmm. Welcome to my channel, guys. I'm Jemmy. Welcome to Jemmy's Road to Spirituality. I decided to do the reading for the Divine Masculines for January, but I believe it's going to be like more of going into the year, energy. I'm trembling. There is a lot going on with the Divine Masculines. By the way, Happy New Year, guys, for the 2022. I hope you had a very, very cute and wonderful end of the year, beginning of 2022. For me, it was busy and many things happened, many things, unexpected things. People truly showing, their true faces. Many people disappointing and very, very what to say, not courageous on facing exactly how things are supposed to be, respectfully. And communication lacks for many masculines, in specifically in my life and what I'm dealing with at this time as well. um Feminine energy as well, disappointing in so many, different aspects. I believe everybody has their own problems, and we all actually are facing our own problems, our own situation. But mostly, we are dealing with dragging our energies, and this is what is the problem. We don't decide when we are supposed to decide, and we just, keep on dragging into, spending more time self sabotaging, not putting in the work, and not being dedicated towards ourselves. Letting time pass. And I feel this in regards to the divine masculines very, very much. I see the Hierophant. I just took this deck out of the box. This is the Mystic Mondays tarot deck. I wanted to use in the pre-shuffle. I started to pre-shuffle, the first deck that I decided to use is the Illuminated Tarot, but I didn't feel this deck very much, and the spirit actually told me, no, this is not the deck that you're going to use. And then, of course, I pre-shuffled the Crystal Tarot deck, the normal, usual, deck that I'm using normally. This actually works very, 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 very well. I see the Hierophant here in this deck with the Six of Pentacles and the Sun card, the Star card. We have the Hierophant, which is Taurus, Six of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the Sun, Leo, and the Star, it's Aquarius. I didn't pre-shuffle this deck, but for what I'm getting of the old energies here, maybe this is my last energies that I did for the Divine Masculines, because I didn't use this deck since my last readings with the DMs, DFs, Divine Masculines, Divine Feminines. Right now, it's what I'm getting here. There is a need of proper give and take through traditionalism. Maybe this masculine energy here, that probably many feminines are watching this video mostly, and not the divine masculines. Not a lot of masculines. There are many feminines that are that they are in their masculine energy at this time, and they are probably facing this three-dimensional, high priesthood. This is a high priest. This is a priest in the three-dimensional. This is somebody that can be married as well. This can be actually, institutions, cults, people that actually come together as churches, or like, belief systems, whatever it is with the Hierophant. There is a need of a balance, give and take. There is a need of wisdom and knowledge and understanding the lessons. This is an awakening in the three-dimensional for the high priests, for the divine masculines in general, in regards to the proper sharing of time, effort, money, dedication, involvement. These pentacles are talking about in being involved, staying involved in whatever it's necessary for the divine masculines. And it was this actually drags from last year. The sun tells me, Leo energy tells me that it is an awakening, some type of revelation at a subconscious as well. But talking about the heart, Leo, it's the heart. It talks about the masculine energy, specifically. And it talks about new beginnings, happiness, joy, fulfillment, inner child, shining something really, really deep within this Hierophant energy shines very, very bright. They have some sort of clarity from last year, from the past energy here. And as well, it involves staying, having your hopes high, believing, having faith. This is a card of wish fulfillment. This is a card of releasing everything that doesn't actually serve you from the past, facing yourself, being transparent and truthful and honest towards yourself in order for you to actually be able to release the past, inner child, you know, being wounded in childhood, or bringing this from even, generations upon generations before you. This can talk about generational traditional ways of thinking. This is something that is made by humanity, society, the society that we live in. um, but it involves a lot of releasing of what we truly were raised in, the church that we were raised in, community that we were raised in, family that we were raised and brought into this plane, into this world. Then I see the Princess of Wands, Three of Swords, Ten of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, the Hanged Woman, Ten of Cups. There is a very spiritual feminine energy here dealing with this Hierophant, this Hanged Woman here with the Ten of Cups. It is somebody in this masculine's energy here that is true happiness to this masculine, but because they've been actually caught for a very long time into this traditionalism, this make believe in the way that humanity is supposed to live and abide by the laws and the teachings of the church, of the Bible, of the whatever cults and denominations, whatever these people are believing in, because we are talking about all the countries in the world and everybody is like different. I mean, somebody here can be from Africa, and there is they were raised different, they believe in different things, like in Japan, like different, we are talking about cultures as well, we are talking about ethnicities as well. So it goes like to a more higher global teachings, beliefs, systems. But with the Seven of Pentacles here, the time is not right at this time. This Hanged Woman knows, probably the feminine energy knows exactly. It is a burden to know exactly that. And the 10 and a 10, 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands here. The feminine energy knows actually from the past, in the past year, the past energies here. It could go to up to 2 to 3 years, or we can talk about 2 to 3 generations back, 2 to 3 lifetimes back of heartbreak, deceitfulness, being betrayed, you know, um, through manipulation at an emotional level, at a mental level, physical level, burdened by all these teachings, all these requirements that are actually asked from the divine masculines by, for example, Catholic people going to marriages, and if they want to divorce, they have to wait 5 years to actually get the divorce. So that's why many Catholic people live with other people without being married, without being even divorced, because they know that it takes a long time, for example. And then if they divorce, they are actually out of the church, they are not received anymore in the church, and of course they have to go and live their lives outside, but they are not I don't know, it's what I heard. I lived in Italy like a long time ago, and I some men there told me exactly how it was, and I was like, wow, very impressed. Because I come from a different culture, a different religion, a different teachings. it was for me like, wow, I cannot believe this. So you cannot go into the church anymore if you divorce from this person that you got married with in the church, in the Catholic Church. And it was really, really surprising. The thing is that the picture, it's painful. It involves a lot of heartbreak, heart pain, deceitfulness. The Princess of Wands with the Ten of Wands, fragmented fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. It becomes 11 of Wands, which is a Two of Wands, which is somebody, a feminine energy choosing themselves because they've been stabbed too much in their heart. They've been betrayed multiple times. As I said, it can go back to past three lifetimes or three generations. It is a burden because it is something that we are born in the in the families that we are born in, and we take all these teachings, all this, you know traditionalism into our lives, and we are guided for a very long time into our lives, and we deceive ourselves, as we and I see 1111, we deceive others. um it's a lot of unfairness and burdening, in this fact that you haven't been given a choice of, for example, having been taught from a young age to really seek the truth, by looking into the traditionalism or culture or traditions of other, people, and understand what is actually working there, what is actually working in other, institutions and other, religious aspects or teachings. But it is a lot of burdening for the feminine energy because the feminine energy has a calling, and she's having this clarity, this illumination, by sitting in this very uncomfortable, very responsible place, because she knows that she has something that she's supposed to be finishing in this lifetime. It's going to take more time with the Seven of Pentacles here, as I said, but it involves a lot of rest, recuperation, rejuvenation, meditation, contemplation, prayer, quieting, your mind, your spirit, getting in alignment within yourself, masculine or feminine energy. But let's see where the masculine energy is actually sitting at this, the beginning of 2022, in their energy, in their situation. Okay, I split here a few cards. We are talking about Queen of Wands. If this is the feminine that you're dealing with, the the fire element, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this person is like in hermit mode at this time. They're waiting for the proper time. This can talk about the fruit being ripened enough for them to be picked. It talks about divine timing. It talks about patience. It talks about being patient about the seeds that you have been planted in your, in the past, probably 7 cycles of the moon, 7 months, 7 years. Patience is required here, as it's solitude. It's solitude, and the hermit fell. So yes, thank you very much, hermit card. I'll have to say, I cannot take these cards like I want. Um, yes. The hermit here tells me as well that the feminine feels that they need to stay in the quiet. They need to actually guard their energy for themselves. There is meditation and contemplation as well. It is a lot of lonely time. It is a lot of patience involved. This person is preparing this feminine energy that you masculine's energy, masculine watching here, are dealing with. This person is called to be seen or be known. This is like a public speaker, a very acknowledged and known person. Feminine energy here with Aries, Leo, Sag. And I saw that mostly the energy of the masculine shown until now, it is the Hierophant, which is Taurus. And what was it? What else it was? And then I have the Three of Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sag. Mostly the masculines that I see here, and I understand they are mirroring the feminine energy. So in this moment, many masculines are trying to, you know, tap into their feminine energy as well. If you're dealing with a masculine here that is feminine energy watching, that is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this person is tapping into their feminine. In some sort of way, they're looking through this like a mirror as well at you, or they know that you look at them through some kind of mirror. Maybe can be a mirror of a phone, of a computer, mirror of whatever. If you know where they work, if you know them personally, if you're in the same city, same town, same place, this person is waiting for you, or is waiting for the specific time, divine timing with patience. They know that you're patient, and you know that you're hiding yourself from the world right now because you're doing something behind the closed doors. They're waiting for their ships to come in, and they know that you're waiting for something feminine energy. The next card is the Lovers, which is Gemini card here, Aries, Leo, Sag, with the Queen of Wands. It's a fragmented fire energy here, which is a Four of Wands. You know that you have somebody that is coming your way, feminine energy watching this reading. You know that you're going to rebuild, you're going to have a solid foundation in time with the Seven of Pentacles and the Hermit. That's why you keep yourself busy within yourself. It doesn't matter. I mean, I don't think that you're stay behind between four walls all the time. You just close yourself, but you probably don't want to give your energy and your time and your efforts into situations that you know that they're not going to work for you. And this is actually the feminine's choice. This is like a fair choice, balanced choice, moral choice. Both sides benefit and good. The Gemini, it's actually very, very complete in their energies. I feel here the strength, Leo energy, and I saw the strength before. Double Leo here, and Aries and Sag, but with the strength, this is actually taming whatever passions and desires that know that they're out of their place. You know exactly how to tame that. You know how to tame yourself. You know exactly when to say yes and when to say no. You're in control of your own will, of your own strength. You are at least reflecting this towards the divine masculines here, feminine energies. And in some sort of way, you are that light that shines. This is the mirroring energy that you transport and you give towards the masculine energy. And this masculine energy sees this and is very, very proud that you stay into this strength. In some sort of way, the masculine knows that you're the one that tames them and tame them. They know that you are in control, but not being a control freak. Of course, you're multidimensional with the Gemini card here. If you have a feminine energy, if you have Gemini in your chart, and Leo, and Virgo, and Aries, Leo, Sag, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you are such uh, an example of strength, of you're complex, you're multi-faceted, you're multi-understanding, you're working on multiple dimensions, multiple situations, multiple things. and you still sit in this strength and deliberating, choosing yourself and choosing the other person, but by doing the spiritual work, not being afraid of your dark side, not being afraid of acknowledging where you're failing or where you're missing, or you probably where you missed the point in the past, because it all comes coming together from the past. We are learning lessons, we are making choices benefic for us, and sometimes it's really good for the feminine energy to understand where they can actually separate, where they need to separate their energies from other people, from other parties, from other situations where you need to reflect upon whatever it's actually required here. Because for a Queen of Wands to be the first card here, masculine watching, this is a calling. This is a something for the feminine energy that is very important. Look at the colors vibrating. She's like really vibrating very, very high here, surrounded by all this creative mind, a lot of passion, creativity, ongoing, knowing what they want, working very, very hard on themselves to feel really good about themselves, the feminine energy. And it's actually seen on the on the external, in the three-dimensional. This feminine energies, feminine presence is really taking really good care of themselves. They mind their own business in in secret, in the private. Excuse me. They have all this patience and they work really hard. They work really, really, really hard for every seed of every pentacle that they planted here in the ground to be able to see some type of fruit. It became this palm coconut tree, but with a very unique coconut colored pentacles here. It's something that it's um prepared underneath in the background by the feminine energies here for the masculines watching, if you're interested as well. But for me, this energy, these cards are telling me that the masculines are very, very tapped into this feminine's energy. You are very, very curious to see what this feminine energy is doing in the Hermit. What are they planning? What is going on? What are they working on? Where they're planting other seeds? There is a type of expectancy waiting here for their ships, or for their results, or for all 10 pentacles to come, because probably this is going towards 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. A lot of solitude, because recently the feminine energy planted new seeds from the seeds that they were actually planted in the past, in regards to the situation and in regards to their whole situation. The feminines, it is a true reflection of a true transformation of somebody that is a Queen of Wands here. Feminine energy. The masculines at this time are very, very intrigued with the feminine energy. They want to know exactly where they go, where they plant their seeds, where they invest their times, who they are with, or what they're doing when they're not seen on the in life, in the three-dimensional. This feminine energy takes some very, very quiet and secluded times where probably people don't see them up to 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months. um just their feminine energies in regards to this masculine's watching, and in regards to this masculine's curiosity or whatever is going on behind here, that with feminines probably they don't see very clearly, is that the masculines, feminine energies, the masculines are really interested in the feminine. It's like so much not knowing, it's so much curiosity. In some sort of way it's impatience, because he's like, where is my shit, where is the thing, where is the person, where is the situation? Is not here, is not now, is what the divine is telling me in the cards, of course, and the energies. 3 more years, 3 more weeks, 3 more months, 3 more moon cycles. in 3 moon cycles, complete moon cycles, you're going to probably understand something about a 10 of Pentacles. And feminine energies, please don't just throw yourself into everybody that comes into your life, because this is going to be your 10 of Pentacles. Just stay at the 7 of Pentacles and say, I planted new seeds. I'm planting. I'm going to give myself 7 more months, 7 more years, 7 more weeks, even 7 more hours to consider not throwing myself into something that can look or seem, a practical bond with somebody that is going to say, oh, we're going to spend our lives together. Let's do this. Let's move in together. And it's not what you expected, because you're expecting something that is going to be this. And this is probably for the feminines a choice. But that doesn't mean that you're going to stay there and say, I'm going to wait now. I'm going to stay here for 3 more cycles, 3 more weeks, 3 more months, 3 more years. And this is my choice. No, life is not like this. You have the strength and the ability and the determination to, if you're a Gemini, if this is the Gemini feminine energy that these masculines are dealing with, the divine partner twin flame card here, the card of a choice. These divine masculines, as long as the feminine is actually doing the work, dark night of the soul, planting new seeds, expecting for their ships to come in, making the choice to actually stay faithful and loyal towards this choice that is this divine partnership, this calling, this contract. These divine feminines know that they're going to have strength because the divine is actually giving it to the divine feminines. And as long as these divine feminines know their worth, their truth, their place into the world, this calling, this contract, this partnership, this unique and divine partnership that they have with their counterpart, with the twin flame soulmate divine partner, they're going to have the strength and the ability to actually progress until the end. And I know this why, because the last card that I actually was here when the cards fell, it is the High Priestess, which is Pisces energy. Oh, 7 of Cups in the reversed. The Hierophant again. The 6 of Pentacles. I really believe that this masculine's concern are these Queen of Wands, very recognized, very well known, a public speaker, somebody that does the work and is known, renowned, known into the whatever community, place that they live, or even World Wide Web, into the, whatever they do. This person works publicly. This person is known for something that could be the occult, healing, tarot, whatever, spirituality, energies. Somebody can work with all these things, and it can be very, very well known for their work, their mission, their calling. In some sort of way, this person, this feminine energy, these masculines know that this feminine energy doesn't actually throw all the cards and all the eggs, put them in whatever aspect in the three-dimensional for them to show themselves as being I don't know what. These masculines know that these feminines work in secret and they keep their shit for themselves because of the surrounding. It's about the Hierophant, it's about the control, and it's about the teachings, and it's about the manipulations in the three-dimensional. And this is probably the awakening, really harsh awakenings that are going to happen for some divine masculines at this time in 2022, and starting right now, of course, is not going to be easy. In a divine partnership, there are two people. It's not only one person. If it's just one person, it's an individual calling, an individual contract, But with the lovers here, it tells me very clearly that it involves two people, a masculine and a feminine. That's why the Six of Pentacles coming back here. Oh, look, again, Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Nine of Cups at the bottom of all the deck. There is a lot of happiness, a lot of wish fulfillment, a lot of overjoy, a lot of, you know, fulfillment in the divine masculines in regards to the divine feminines, and for the feminines as well. The King of Swords fell kind of in the reversed. The World. The Emperor. So yes, this is the divine masculine's energy starting in January here, 2022. Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody walked away first, of course. There is somebody that walks away first. And it seems that is the masculine, because there is this feminine here in this empty, quite very empty and cold and alone place. This is actually somebody that left, and they left all these empty cups on these two rows here, and this feminine came at a certain point in this in this circumstance, in this situation, and they saw the abandonment. They saw the fact that they were not pleased. They were not pleased. This person was not pleased with them. This masculine was not actually accepting and taking this feminine as the one for them in the past. And the fact that it never was a two-way street for them to actually, masculine and feminine, to meet together. When the other party left, they were forced to left. This is kind of a hangover, card. This is a walk of shame kind of situation. Feeling the feminine energy felt in this situation, in this union, in this partnership here, that they were not chose, that they were not the ones, that they were accepted, and they were not the ones chose for the partnership in regards to this Hierophant. This feminine energy doesn't actually plays and doubles and dibbles into bullshit. And the masculine knows, with the Seven of Cups in the reverse here, with the Queen of Wands, this masculine knows that the feminine is not dibbling and dabbling into nothing. Illusions, creating new emotions, kitchen sorceries, bullshit, manipulation. This masculine knows that this feminine, the Queen of Wands here being the first card, they are not actually involved into any bullshit with nobody emotional. They don't go here and there and, oh, let's meet up, let's do this, let's bullshit, blah, 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 blah. No. Because of, as well, of this feminine energies, Hermit modes, the Hierophant here is awakened. It's a rude awakening. It's a lot of solitude, abandonment issues, not being capable of just, facing the truth and the reality of whatever was given and done in the past. Because this Seven of Cups was upright in the past. Now it's reversed because this feminine made it reversed. This feminine said, no, I know exactly what this fucking bullshit is, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to get involved emotionally in illusions and bullshit and creating new feelings and new emotions and new blah, blah, blah drama with people and situations and whatever that are not going to help me, or are not going to help this situation. Why I'm going to complicate, the situation. And this is wise. This feminine is wise because she settled the example. She's like the burning candle that sits here upright on top and showed this masculine exactly what he was supposed to be not be doing. And this is the example of the feminine. Now, this Hierophant here, this traditional, very traditional awakened high priest Hierophant that is actually called in the three-dimensional to teach and to have, entrance to the Most High, and to have the keys of knowledge, the keys of knowledge, and the keys of truth, the keys of purity, the keys of, everything that the divine has been putting into this Hierophant, into this purpose and meaning of this Hierophant. It is shown by the fact that they actually, through the awakening, they're gonna have to be, they have to give the fair share in the situation. If they want something, if they want to receive something in this partnership, in this divine partnership here, which is a calling from the Most High, to be in a divine partnership with somebody, it's a calling. It's not something, oh, I'm going to be with this person, I'm going to fuck it up, and I'm going to stay 5 years, 3 years, 7 years, and I'm going to go. This is not going to work. And if you didn't want to actually invest into a partnership in the past, you're going to have to run the fucking marathon. This divine feminine here, this feminine energy, is like in a race. She's racing for her fucking life. While the masculine is going to be called to actually be in a 7 steps marathon, triathlon, whatever you want to be. But it's going to be so much more difficult. And 7 plus 6 pentacles here, it's 13, which is a 4 of pentacles. Which tells me that in the past, the masculine didn't want to invest. They were greedy. They kept all the shit for themselves. They didn't put any second, anything. They didn't give anything to this feminine. They were cruel. They were a bitch. They were somebody that really wanted to step on this feminine energy. The masculine wanted to step on this feminine energy because they decided that they don't want to give a fuck. They don't want to choose this person. This is not a person for them. They're not going to acknowledge it. They're not going to use their brains, their wits, their mind, their acknowledgement, their knowledge, because this is a very intellectual person, quite attached emotionally, very intellectual, very intelligent, looking for the proof. This is somebody that is actually looking for the proof, looking for proof in everything, looking for answers, always trying to find the right answer, the good answer, the right, to make the situation right. Even if they don't involve themselves emotionally, they're going to make the right decision. They're going to be truthful. They're going to be honest. They're going to be communicating that. But in the reverse, and actually kind of fell face down in the reversed, this person tells me in the reverse that they never wanted to look the proof. They went into their life like, la 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 la, I'm gonna just go here, I'm gonna fuck this, and I'm gonna fucking that, be fucking this and fucking that, and involving this and involving that, and la, and I don't give a fucking shit. No communication, no wanting to see what is going on with this feminine energy. But actually, the situation pushed this feminine energy to choose themselves and actually restrict themselves from this masculine. This feminine energy knows that they planted for a very long time seeds. They are about to receive this choice because they have made the choice, and they are the fucking choice. Everybody is a choice, and everything is a choice. And this feminine is the real deal. There is nothing that you're going to come to this feminine energy and say, listen, you don't blah, blah, blah. You didn't do this. You didn't actually qualify for them. No, you're not going to. You're not going to fucking dare. Very, very closed-minded person, masculine energy. They still don't want to communicate because they are stubborn and they're a bitch. a biatch, yes. The cycle has ended. The choice has been made. Probably the feminine energy choice was to choose themselves, to choose this hermit, to choose the calling, to choose to go even more deep within themselves, to see the truth and the reality of the situation, to acknowledge the truth at a very, very deep level, be patient about it and do the work, plant seeds, water them. That involves planting seeds within herself, watering themselves, drinking from their own cup, arranging and taking good care of their situation, their problems, their whatever endeavors, you know, their calling, whatever they're doing here, the feminine energy. But at least a cycle that involved that a choice here with the Gemini, it is completed. And then the Emperor came on top of the Strength card. Hmm. Excuse me, I'm drinking cola here today, so yeah. This Emperor is it's actually a forest, and it's going to be forced in the month of January to sit um, in their power, in their authority, in their decision making, in their solitude, in their singlehood, and to actually look for their strength within, because everything that this feminine here reflects towards them, and we are talking about energy, it's strength, it's the ability to actually choose yourself, understand the truth, make a choice, a decision that is going to be good for yourself. This is the example of this feminine energy given to this masculine, to this emperor. And she's actually depicted here as a queen. He's an emperor. With the high priestess and the eight of cups here, they are forced to stay in solitude. They are forced to actually make a decision because they made the feminine energy walk away. They walked away from the feminine, and the feminine was forced to walk away. Excuse me, guys, I have to say an okay to these messages that they drive me nuts. Sorry, guys, I'm so bad at this. Because of this walking away, this walk of shame, this. I really feel that these divine masculines, they were ashamed of their divine feminines. The position and the stature of this emperor here into the three-dimensional, it is much higher than the Queen of Wands. So probably the feminine energy didn't look very, very, I don't know, rich and popular and really well known into this community, society, whatever shit, here, situation. You can put it whatever, if it resonates. If it doesn't, please don't take it because it's not yours. But they were ashamed about this feminine energy. That's why they rejected this feminine energy. That's why they walked away from her. But actually, it's the best thing that could have happened, because by this masculine walking away and forcing this feminine to walk away, she's the high priestess. And she's the wonderful, wonderful, pure, excellent, perfect match of this Hierophant. High priest and high priestess with the eight of cups in the reverse. So this can be like the kryptonite of this emperor. Whatever destroyed this situation is them walking away. and making this high priestess with the Queen of Wands first card here to feel that they were not worthy of this Hierophant with the Emperor. They, in the past, this Emperor, they try to look the part, that they are awakened, that they are the shits, and probably they're trying to be doing it now. But at this certain time and this certain reading for this energy, these masculines are awakened to this status, because if they were in a Seven of Cups in the past, which can be witchcraft, sorcery, bullshit, manipulation, telling the same story to seven different bitches, involving themselves in seven different parties and shit. This is what brought this. It's what brought this Hierophant, and the fact, of course, the fact that feminine said no to this Seven of Cups illusion, delusion, creating bullshit, drama. This is like telenovelas. I hate telenovelas. It's like I fucking hate them. I hate everything that is drama in this world. I fucking hate all the bullshit that it is. This is what this Queen of Wands is saying here. As long as you deal with this bullshit, you can go to fucking hell. This is what this Queen of Wands is saying clearly here. That's why she's entrapping herself. I mean, this is a choice. Everything that this feminine is doing here is their own choice, because they are, enlightened. They see through the veil. They have a clear communication with the divine. And the divine is actually showing to this high priestess what the fuck is going on. This high priestess, this feminine, in regards to you masculine watching your divine masculines, she knows that you rejected her. She knows that you didn't see her worthy of you. But that was the fucking trick. In the whole book, in the whole everything. She's the one enlightened. She's the one that communicates with the divine. She's the one that sees, that has revelations and dreams and premonitions and visions. And she has that intuition that actually rocks this planet. This is the sad, sad truth. No, this is the glorious, glorious truth. Very hardworking. Yes. I really believe at this time that feminine energy, you're called to master your craft. And the masculine is going to watch your ass work and master your craft and become Nine of Pentacles after 7, 8, 9, independent, using your knowledge and wisdom, drinking from your own cup, eating from your own vineyards, drinking from your own fountains of joy, purity, and greatness. And even if the situation is left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Swords with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, being in two minds doesn't help. For this masculine to actually invest in other Seven Cups here of bullshit, being stubborn, closed-minded, not wanting to look at the proof, surrounding the situation, involving this feminine energy, walking away, not choosing, picking this feminine energy, making her feel that is not worthy of him because he in the three-dimensional, he has a Porsche or whatever the fuck he has. And she probably walks, or she has a bike. The thing is that she's the real deal. You're kind of forced to come to the same level, divine masculines, to give, but in stubbornness, you cannot give. And in the fact that this cycle and this situation is ended, leaves you abandoned because you are, not because you're dealing or you have abandonment issues, is because you're a person that abandons. You abandon the one that made a choice for you, that was your only choice, not all this bullshit. Of Seven of Cups, my cards are going to be twisted and turned by the time I finish with this reading. Because the Three of Wands, I wanted to just, put it like Princess of Cups. Let me take a few more cards because I'm going to go up to an hour with this reading. I know I'm going to very, very much here, but I really want to understand what else is going on in regards to this situation. Four of Cups. Yeah, well, is not emotional satisfaction in this situation. At this time, even if the feminine is not emotionally satisfied, and I see the Princess of Wands with the Four of Cups here, somebody wants to come forward with a brand new spark or an idea, but they are too immature to do it. They cannot grasp how they're going to come forward towards this feminine. Five of Wands in the reverse. They're not probably in a conflict with other parties, or the masculine is not conflicted within themselves, or even the feminine. They know why they've been rejected. They know why they are in this state of meh, I don't care about emotions right now, because they have other shit to take care of, which is so much more greater and honest and good and overflowing, worth the wait, worth making the choice, worth knowing the truth and knowing oneself, to have the strength and the power and the ability to even the feminine incorporate this emperor, because she's the shit and she can actually get her ass out of a chair or whatever, the bed or whatever she's doing, to do and make some type of decision, authority, power, decision making, and say, I'm gonna create the fucking shit here. And don't you worry, feminine energy, because rejection is God's protection. And because you are the fucking shit. And nothing can compare to you in regards to this. Nothing. The King of Wands with the Four of Cups. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is the same match of this wonderful Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Fire energy with the Four of Cups. Well, why the divine masculine should continue still living in the regrets and pain and bullshit? Why, divine masculine? Why are you going to continue to do this fucking bullshit towards this feminine here? And even towards yourself. Because everything that you're doing, against yourself, you anyways do it against this feminine energy. And this feminine, whatever she does against you, she does against herself. And what she does against herself, she does against you, or against other people, or against all the people involved. Why are you going to stay in this? Oh, she left me. I know that I was a bitch. I left. I abandoned this person. That's why now I deserve. This is kind of a karma. I'm in the world is completion. This is containing and grasping everything in regards to the point of this awakening of the Hierophant with the Six of Pentacles, King of Swords in the reverse. This person was raised in some type of manner with a Hierophant here. Probably they've been married with some type of the same type of energy with the King of Swords in the reversed. This person was formed for a very long time into this type of energy of stubbornness. I don't give a fuck. I have all these bitches. I have all these parties. I have all these little groups. I have all these little situations where I can actually go. This was in the past, of course. This is what they kept themselves busy, these masculines here. They know exactly what they planted. They want this fairness. They want this balance. And remember, 2022 is the year of six of Pentacles. They want a six, but they know that they produce the four. Between the feminine that is in this position and the month of January, and the masculine, or even if this is the masculine trying to incorporate all the feminine's aspects and everything that she's dealing with and doing here, because I really believe this Queen of Wands is a real person with a real situation in regards to this Hierophant, in regards to this Emperor. This High Priestess here, she's called to multitask, to do multiple things in multiple dimensions. We are not talking about only the three-dimensional, fourth-dimensional, fifth-dimensional. We're talking so much, many more aspects. I really believe and I really feel it very, very clearly here. Many feminines, they don't even want to hear about this emperor, this hierophant anymore. Believe my word, I will never want to go back towards somebody that never chose me. Never wanted to see the proof, never wanted to recognize the truth, never wanted to come towards me and be real and honest and communicate. It's because they didn't want to communicate what they saw. And they still are stubborn and they don't want to communicate. I guess this reading doesn't have any point, don't you think, Father? Let me see what other cards, what other messages are here for the divine masculines and the divine feminines watching. Ten of Wands, the only card that actually came face up because all these cards came face down. Ten of Wands in the reversed. It is not anymore a burden, this situation for the divine feminines. Not my responsibilities. And look, all these cards in the reversed. Queen of Swords in the fucking reversed. On top of the Hierophant and the Hermit. Queen of Swords in the reverse. King of Swords in the reversed. It is a divorce here, a split between air elements. Masculine, feminine elements here with the Queen and King of Swords in the reverse. I believe the masculine and the feminine are not anymore burdened by a third bitchy party situation because there is a third party involvement here. This feminine prefers to stay in the Hermit here and not give a fuck about the third party situation that brought a lot of burden, useless burden. This person tried to destroy and kill a union here, a divine partnership, a contract, a calling from the divine. This person is a bitch, very bitchy, very vengeful or revengeful, very bitter, very revengeful, very everything. Justice in the reversed. Eight of Swords in the reversed. Five of Swords in the reversed. It is actually finished. It is completed. The feminine here, she knows exactly who this masculine chose. It is a bitch that really wanted to destroy this union, this masculine as well. This a third party was involved in this masculine energy just to destroy him. Just to fucking destroy everything to the fucking pits of hell. This is exactly what this person tried to do. A lot of irresponsibility, a lot of not giving a fuck, a lot of involvement, a lot of putting a lot of burden onto this masculine, and of course attacking this feminine. This is very clear. Very pissed and upset because this is not divine justice. This is karmic justice. This is exactly what the third party involvement here, bullshit here, it is. The feminine and the masculine right now at this time in the month of January, they're going to be called to not be mentally imprisoned, not be in their head, not be trapped mentally overflowing with the bullshit. Oh, this is not going to be possible. I'm stuck. This is not working, blah, 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 bullshit. This is out of, even if the feminine decided I'm going to pick and choose myself, I'm the only one worth it in this situation. I'm not gonna be mentally trapped spiritually. I'm not gonna give a fucking shit about this, because this is not actually worth it. Somebody's, it was a public enemy, self-sabotaging themselves, manipulating, and coming with a bullshit towards other people, about other people, getting involved in other people that they didn't know, and they didn't had anything to do, involving about, attacking other people, bragging about other people, bragging about bullshit, saying a lot of stories about bullshit. I see 10001, which is a mirroring energy. The tower in the reverse, somebody, this emperor is trying to delay the tower, just this tower not to come to actually to fucking destruction. Queen of Cups in the reverse. But there is not love with the third party. It is just karma, irresponsibility, immorality, um, hatred, vengeance, deceit, lies, stealing, pretending, lying. They hoped. That's why they chose this person from the past, this Queen of Swords in the reverse, with a Justice in the reversed. But this person didn't love them. This is not a divine partnership who they chose. King of Pentacles. Yeah, they are materialistic. These masculines are. They are into their finances, money, business. They want to make a lot of money, have a lot of stability. They want to be the shit in the three-dimensional. This the fuck what they want to be and to be seen, but with whom? If this person chose back this person, they are actually disgraced. This is a disgraceful person. This person fucked and shitted and pissed and fucking destroyed this person's life, reputation, union, opportunity for love, truthfulness, union, awakening, mission. You have to understand, divine masculines, that if this feminine is choosing to not have anything to do with you, the divine is going to say to this feminine, good bitch, now it's time for you to become exactly the light that shines, and to show these people here exactly who the fuck you are, exactly what you're actually doing here. And the divine is going to actually stick with this feminine here. This feminine stick with the divine. She sat here with the divine, in disgrace, abandoned, not being chosen, being made a disgrace, be the outcast, be the black sheep, be whatever the fuck she was. You know, it is really sad, because many readings I listen, and it's so much fucking bullshit. I don't want the fucking bullshit in my readings. The divine knows that I don't come here to make these fucking readings, because if I come here to do this, I don't want to come here. You know what I mean? But this is actually so much that I connect with, that I cannot be upset right now with the divine. I really believe the feminines, in regards to these divine masculines, in regards to this calling, to this union, to this divine partnership, they're gonna choose the calling. And whatever this third party bullshit with this masculine emperor Hierophant happened here, it's still happening in 2022, in the month of January 2022. I don't know. I hope it's not. I truly hope, I sit in front of the divine, in front of my father here. And I promise you, I don't want these divine masculines to deal with this shit here. I don't wish for them to. I separated this energy. I fucking hate it. It's like, ugh, no, I'm not gonna deal with this. You think you can come and steal from the divine or manipulate the divine or the divine people, or attack them or lie to them or spread rumors or backstab them or betray them or leave them dead in a ditch? You really think and believe that you can do this? But the karma of this third party situation that is coming on top of these masculines here, it's gonna take lives. It's gonna take fucking everything. You cannot delay towers. You cannot delay divine justice because karma is a fucking honest bitch. And she doesn't think she's a witch. She is who the fuck she says she is. Nothing is happening with the third party, just injustice. Exactly what this person, the third party, tried to do. The irresponsibility, the immaturity, the bullshit, the betrayal, the lies, the deceit, the fucking thievery, everything. You can think that you can come and steal somebody's divine person's place or divine masculine or calling or whatever purpose this person has in this lifetime or in any lifetime, but you're lying to yourself. You're doing it against yourself. These masculines are not going to receive any justice. They're going to receive exactly what they invested their time in. And this is the Six of Pentacles, that this awakening is actually taking place for divine masculines. From Six Pentacles, do you think that all six belong to you? Hmm? How many of the Six Pentacles you think that belong to you, bitch? Maybe one. Maybe one. But if you chose this bullshit against the divine and against the divine's called people here, divine chosen people, how many pentacles do you think you owe here? Hmm? To actually get rid of this fucking bullshit, how many pentacles? In the year of number 6, with the Six of Pentacles. Let me take 3 cards. I'm going too much overboard here. I don't want to. Oh, again, the Six of Pentacles. Yes. See, one is actually buried into the ground here, and there's like all perceived and seen pentacles are the 5, which is being left out in the cold. They are actually trying to dig in the ground for this one more pentacle that they really, really want to actually receive. 6 of Swords, 6, 6. This is the year of 6. This year is going to be a year of true revelation, true balance, true equilibrium, true give and take, true clarity, mental clarity, revelation, going, traveling towards calmer waters, having peace in your mind, mentally, focused on that peace. If you don't make peace in your mind with yourself, and look, the Sun, Leo, the Fool, Aries to Pisces, Queen of Pentacles. We have a match on all the 11s. Look, Justice, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Chariot, Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands, 7 of Wands. Defensive, yeah? Divine masculines, if you want to respark this union, you'll have to take a leap of faith. You'll have to know the truth. You'll have to heal yourself first. Free yourself. Become a child. Because if you don't come back to becoming a child in your mental, in your three-dimensional, in your decision, in your wants, in your desires, and fight to give this balance back, you're going to have to jump. You're going to have to run into this marathon, which is not going to be easy. Don't make any promises. It's not going to be fucking easy. But you're going to come towards yourself, first of all, towards yourself with the truth. Choose yourself. Become yin and yang, my friends here. Become one with yourself, become one with the divine. Move forward in your life with love, because this feminine energy, she is working on her mastery here. And this is justice with the lovers. It actually, I called the lovers underneath, I didn't want to. It's going to be a brand new beginning here, a respark, through the spirit. This is a spark of passion, the spark of life, the spark of joy. But somebody is defending, like actually defending their position, because they want to, have a brand new beginning. They want a tangible new beginning with the divine. And look at the bottom here, the lovers, and again at the bottom of this one, the queen, the king of pentacles. So masculine energies, on both sides, it's going to be a decision making. You're going to have to make a choice from now on in 2022. What are you going to give your time, effort, money, intentions, and everything in the three-dimensional towards? And this is going to be the question. What are you going to invest in? What is the purpose and the reason and the meaning? I want you to actually ask yourself this. And the feminines watching this, you're going to receive justice. You know that this Seven of Pentacles is the divine telling you, listen, honey, it's not about the time. And I saw 1:11:11. This is not about the time right now. The divine justice, clarity, purity, joy, overflowing of joy, brand new beginning, leap of faith, messages of love, of truth, yin and yang, a completion and a mastery of the masculine and the feminine. It's really needed on the three-dimensional, on the fifth dimensional. The Libra card is twice here, once in reverse for the third party, of course, and one upright here for the, the final message for the divine masculines that are actually gonna want to go through this awakening, through this transformation of, first of all, of themselves, freeing themselves. The Sun card is telling me that the masculine needs to free themselves mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Become a child, become pure as a child, take a leap of faith, have faith, become a fool. Because for whatever reason, whatever they chose, this third party situation, for whatever reason they chose it, God almighty, you have an opportunity to start all over again with the lovers here. But it doesn't actually depend only on you right now. Look, the lovers strength card, High Priestess. Pray to God that this feminine is going to actually take you back, my friend. Because you're going to have to suffer. And it's your own making. Nobody did it but you. It's your choice. Whatever we do with our hands and with our choices, it becomes our, manualities. Yes. Everything that we need to actually be dealing with. It is a fucking shame, though, for a person that blind to choose an even more blind witch, bitch, and fucking bullshit warlock and whatever the fuck this demon is, that whatever. Because I really feel that how repelled I am thinking about this third party, this involvement, this choice that this emperor did. Because, well, if I am rich, I can be stubborn. I can go to fucking hell. That's it. No. Well, you can go to fucking hell, yes, my friend. But you'll never be able to come back from there. It's a one-way trip. That's it. Okay? What else can I say before I go? It's gonna be a lot of clarity, balance. Anyways, it's gonna be a need of coming with the truth, with a message of truth, and with a message of emotion. Um, this air and water, they don't actually face each other. They're standing back to back. One of you is going to want the truth and nothing but the truth. And the other one is going to want only the love, passion, or whatever type of message of connection emotionally. They will want to tell you about their emotions. Maybe you, masculine, you're going to want to tell this feminine about your emotions, but this person is going to ask for the truth. I'm going to make myself some wind here. The fucking truth. The truth, only the truth, and nothing but the truth, so help us God. There is nothing else here. You can come with, oh, I love you, blah, 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 blah. And you're going to say, I don't say blah, blah, blah. Well, you don't say blah, 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 but you're going to tell me the fucking blah, 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 which is the truth. If not, it's not going to happen. And this person is enlightened. This person can choose at any time to choose whatever the fuck, who the fuck they want. This feminine energy, listen to me, boy. This feminine can choose whoever the fuck she wants into this plane. And this motherfucker is going to be the strength for her. And she's going to be the strength for him. And he's never going to be this bullshit. Because she is enlightened. Because she doesn't even have to talk to people to know who she's going to deal with. She's going to have to be dealing with. Energy doesn't lie, my friends. Don't you lie to yourself. You cannot hide. You cannot, dig a hole and put yourself out in there. It's not going to happen like this with this high priestess. Whoever I'm talking to, you know who you are. If it resonates, if this works for you, if it doesn't work for you, I don't know. You take it how it resonates. If it resonates, if it doesn't, please don't take it. Guys, this is my message. I only expect honesty, truthfulness, love, courage, strength, the best choices, moral choices, because this feminine is a moral being. She knows exactly where she stands and where the situation stands and how the situation is going and how it's going to go. She's going to have to say so much into this. As you can see, she's like here twice. The high priestess is twice. And the masculine, or the Hierophant, is only once. Do I have the Hierophant here as well? I don't remember. See? No. But we have the Chariot, which is Cancer. Masculine energy, it's going to be a year of tumultuous feelings and, the heart is going to pump. And it's already pumping very, very hard, very, very fast for this situation. Be careful of whatever you try to project and do and show to this feminine energy, because you're going to only ruin yourself. She's not going to be ruined by whatever other bullshit choice you're going to make against her. She's not going to have any problem against, because she knows the truth. The truth is going to be the most important thing. Not even emotion, not even, oh, I love you so much, I'm such a fool, I realized just now after a billion, trillion, gazillion years that I betrayed you. And not only in this lifetime, but for lifetimes, But I love you, I want to tell you this. No, you're going to fucking tell me the truth. And only the truth. And after you tell me the truth, I'm going to stay and I'm going to think and I'm going to, talk with the divine, with my Father and the Lord Jesus Christ and the Spirit of God. And after all this, I'm going to let you know. Because I'm not gonna throw myself with some motherfucker that chose the fucking devil, who fucked him in the ass with no Vaseline and fucked everybody, even tried to fuck the divine. And this is not gonna happen. Listen, is not gonna happen. I really feel the divine is gonna kick ass here. And he's already kicking ass to all the third parties and all the bullshit involved and all the shit. I promise you. There is nothing is gonna stand in front of the divine, and it's not nothing standing. Listen to my word, my friends. And probably you're gonna say, you're not my friend. Probably I'm not your friend, and you're not my friend. And it doesn't matter. Masculines who think that they're gonna go to the feminine and gonna go with oh, I love you, let's fuck and let's no. You're gonna fucking tell the truth and nothing, and you're gonna abide in this fucking truth. If you don't like the fucking truth, you're gonna go to fucking lies and to fucking hell. And that's it. There's nothing else. And look, the sun. I really believe that many divine masculines are such fucking cowards. You're such a fucking big pussy cat. I have more balls than you, bitch. You listen to my words. And I love men. I love fucking men. I love men. But there are some men, not because they probably are, I was born a coward. No, I choose to be a coward. I choose to be a weak fucking nothing. It's a choice. Don't you worry. Nobody did it to you. You were not born with being a coward. No, no. You were formed like to be a coward. You were formed by these fucking devils that you chose against the divine. And that's the fucking truth. There is no other fucking truth. Nobody made you feel be a coward, but yourself. Yourself, your own fucking choices. That's the only thing that I'm gonna say anymore. Into this wonderful reading of January 2022, Divine Masculines. I hope you can forgive me, but probably you don't have to forgive me because, I'm gonna tell you the truth and nothing but the truth, and it's gonna hurt. The truth hurts, but once we accept the truth, we can be healed and made whole again. If you continue with the lies, my friends, you're going to destroy everything, even yourself. And this is not required. This is not asked of you. Peace, love, and light, guys. I hope to see you and hear from you. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you feel like to. From your heart. Don't do it forced or anything. But yeah, I hope to hear from you guys. Peace, love, and light, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now.